Hey there, good people of YouTube. Let's get right into it today. You know that on Friday, I pointed out that the SPX closed with a hammer candle. And I told you that that suggested to me that Monday could possibly be a up day. And well, we've got a really nice green candle today. The S&P 500 heat map mix of green, red, and gray. The gray means that the stock is largely unmoved and in neutral territory. I do want to point out that finance continues to perform better than other sectors. I've mentioned that for at least 3 weeks in a row. Check out Charles Schwab, which is up from its lows and more specifically hitting up against resistance. Perhaps it's in breakout territory. The ticker for Charles Schwab is SCHW. Call options may be a consideration. If you wanted to play the entire finance sector in an ETF, you could buy the FAS ETF, which is a 3x long on finance made by Direction Daily. It may be a good play on our next down day. Crypto heat map is mixed, with Bitcoin down and most of the other coins neutral or in the red. I did take a very big position last night on Ethereum when it dipped below the $1,300 mark. I was specifically targeting its previous resistance at 1280, which has now become support. I'm currently up on that play, but we got to wait and see how the next month plays out. My immediate target for Ethereum is $1,700. I recently did a video expressing my thoughts on Ethereum. Feel free to check that out, and I hope to be referencing it in the future when I close out a profitable trade on Ethereum. But I don't want to get ahead of myself, so we'll just wait and see. All right, I pointed out XRP on Friday's video as a buy, and I want to note that it's up almost 7% on the day. There was also news of a very large whale purchase of XRP in this last week. Let's look at the weekly chart for the XRP and how much it stands out against all the other cryptos. I want you guys to tell me in the comment section if you're bullish on XRP, where you think it might be heading, and why it's moving. I'm going to do a lightning round of super quick technicals on some of our favorite stocks. And even if you guys don't own these stocks, then just treat it like a technical class, as I'm going to show you guys what I see when I look at these stock charts. The first ticker I'm going to cover is Alanis Therapeutics, Tcrt. This one has been a heater for us. It's given us a hammer candle today, and it should get a green candle tomorrow. Verb is down, but it's still minding our trend line, and it's actually squeezing between two trend lines, a long-standing line of resistance against a line of support, and I'm imagining that we're very close to breakout. SBET, S-B-E-T. This is actually a gambling technology company, a gaming gambling technology play. It's performing as expected. We have a lower and higher trend line. The higher trend line is holding today. But if the higher trend line were to break, then it would fall back to the lower trend line, and I would be looking for a bounce off of the 95-cent range. Note that the 100-day moving average is curling up, and when it crosses over the 200-day moving average, I believe that this is going to give me another 100% return on my SBET. So this is all good in my eyes. I am continuing to accumulate in the buy range that I originally gave you guys. I just want to take a quick minute to say that if you guys are not following my trades, you should consider getting the MooMoo app. Check for a link in the description of the video. They're currently offering 15 free stock that could be valued up to $30,000. You basically open your account, you fund it, you wait for that money to clear, and then they give you an opportunity to spin for stock, with the highest stocks being worth $2,000 each. I also want to mention that I am actively involved in the comment section there. I answer questions from you guys daily, hourly. Even when I'm laying in bed at night, I should be sleeping, but I answer your guys' questions. I know that a lot of you guys, you can't get the MooMoo app. You can't get it in Canada. You can't get it in England or different parts of the world. I do believe that they're going to open it up to Canada by the end of this year. But at some point, I'm going to come up with a solution for all of us to get on the same page. I ask you guys to be patient with me. If you guys can get the MooMoo app, then you should get it, and you should get connected with me there. All right, let's talk about Norwegian Cruise Lines, NCLH. I want to point out the volume profile. When you guys learn to chart, you'll understand that many things in a chart can be the principal signal that can cause you to buy or sell a stock. In this case, right now, it is the volume profile that's speaking to me about Norwegian Cruise Lines. This accumulation is rare, and I believe it's preceding a move up. Note that the markets have been down largely, but Norwegian Cruise Lines is doing great. Many of you guys are going to ask me, should I jump in here? And I'm not really able to answer that question directly for you. I can only tell you that if I do a video and I take the time to lay out a case for why I'm investing in a stock, that is the best point of entry for me. Not all my trades are going to work out perfectly, but I'm giving you guys the trades that I myself am entering. Is there money to be made in Norwegian Cruise Lines going forward? I absolutely think there is, but the risk scenario changes when you enter here rather than where I entered at $12.75. All right, now I haven't talked about this stock in quite a while, but I did a video live back on July 18th with Larry Jones and Stock Curry and myself. And we were all tasked to bring a value stock to the family. So today I'm going to cover it. Now I'm going to do this very delicately because one of us out of the three has emerged distinctly victorious in their stock pick, but we're not going to dwell on that. But let's check them out. My stock pick was Perion Network, ticker PERI. I gave you this call on July 18th, and we got up over 30% from the day that I called it out. Larry's stock pick was Micron Technology, ticker MU. It's down 16%. And Stock Curry's pick was Walgreens, ticker WBA, and it's down 12%. When I discussed these plays, I did mention that I loved Walgreens as a recession play, and I gave a target buy price for Walgreens of $32. And I said to everybody that I would be buying a long-term position in Walgreens at $32. We are very close to my target, and I'm going to go back out on a limb and say that we are indeed going to hit my target price. And I am actually still confident that Walgreens is a great company to buy as a value stock recession play. I do those investments in my Webull account because they allow me to do fractional share investing. We are in a recession, but we're in a soft recession. And I'm expecting that the stock over the course of the next 2 years will likely double. I respect both of those guys, and I want to note that I've taken many stock picks from Stock Up with Larry Jones, and I have made good money on them more than once. Stock Curry, I'm getting to know, and I really appreciate his skills and his knowledge, and I intend to continue to learn from him and watch his videos. All right, I'm going to cover Mullen Automotive, ticker MULN. This is not a stock that I have ever recommended. The reason why I'm covering it is because I get asked in the comment section about it pretty frequently, and I feel bad giving my answer. I've told everybody that when Mullen was $1.20 to get out because it was going to 36 cents. We are now 10 cents away from my target price for Mullen, and I'm still imagining that we're likely to hit that price. I actually think that the company's got great technology, and I really don't understand why this stock's been punished the way that it has. I just know that the smart money, they don't like it. And the technicals, the charts for me are only bearish. So if you're down 90% at this point, there may be no point in selling. But I would say that the stock is a hold, not a buy. Okay, on this next one, I have to read a quick comment from one of you guys before I talk about it. My man, Austin Litke, wrote to me 5 hours ago today, Josh, quit screwing around and update us on NEO with technicals and indicators already. Like, come on, man. All right, brother, here's your technicals on NEO. The good news is NEO is in a bullish trend. It's currently outperforming many other stocks, and we're very close to getting a bullish crossover of the 100 and the 200-day moving average. My local target one on NEO is $24. But with the crossover, we may see my target two of $27.54. Long term, NEO is going to do great. But if the market moves against us and the Fed does the unexpected, then we could see a bounce down to the $17.50 price range. And that's if it mines the current lower long-term trend line. My last stock pick is Alibaba, BABA, B-A-B-A, which is also a Chinese play. I've been out of it for quite a while, and I've told everybody recently in a video that I did with Larry that we're getting very close to it being a buy again. So here's what I'm looking at. I want to see a crossover and a close on the daily candle back over this trend line. That would be around the $89 mark. If we got that, then my target would be to the upside $122. But I have to get that confirmation before I put on a trade because markets are pretty shaky and Baba is a high dollar trade for me. If I go in, I'm going in big. I'm not accumulating. I would only be lump sum buying with an 8% or less stop loss. All right, that's the game plan. I just want to say thank you guys for all the motivation, the feedback, and the questions that you give me. I love hearing from you. Let me know if you guys bought or sold anything today. And if you found value in this video, then you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Don't miss out on the money that we're making on this channel, but remember, this is for educational purposes. I am not suggesting that you guys buy, sell, or hold a stock. Watch out for the scammers. I will never ask you guys to contact me on WhatsApp, Telegram, or Instagram. Peace and blessings, my friends. I'll see you tomorrow.